Hey guys, me Dave. It's what is it? Let's see, Monday was the 4th. Today's the 6th, July 6th, 2022. So there's a lot going on. A lot going on. I mean, I got hit a little bit today, but I've been busy all day today. I planned on getting my truck fixed today. I finally got some help to bleed out the brakes and stuff after putting the new master cylinder on and stuff, and jacked up the truck, took the wheel off, and I'm like, what the heck, man? There's no fluid coming out when I was trying to bleed the brakes. Well, it turns out I have a leak in my back brake line. There's like a pinhole. It's leaking out. I had a heart attack, you guys, back in, what was it, 2017? 2017, I think it was. They gave me a heart attack, and I get so winded. I cannot do anything, you guys. I can't do any hard labor. I get so winded. I have to lay down on the bed for a while and recuperate. So I took the wheel off, and I had my relative help me bleed out the brakes and stuff, and they weren't bleeding out. So I'm like, what the heck's going on here? And then I seen brake fluid on the ground. I'm like, oh, great. My brake line popped. There's a pinhole in it, and it's leaking out all over the ground. Okay, now I could fix it myself. I'm not. I'm not even gonna try it, you guys. I don't have money to bring it somewhere. So what I had to do, what I had to do, things just keep on getting worse and worse and worse, and then you're being harassed with fireworks and perps and stuff all over the place, you know. So what I had to do was I had to apply for a credit card. I only got approved for $500. Hopefully that's enough to fix it. But I'm gonna be sitting here for a month with no vehicle. I'm not gonna be able to get it fixed until next month. So I'm not gonna have a vehicle, to do anything. Take dog out or whatever. I did take Max out today. I used my relative's truck and took Max out and ran some errands and stuff. But it just, when things go wrong, you guys, things go wrong, and then you're being targeted on top of it. These guys don't stop. They when you're down on your luck, they hit you harder. They hit you harder. And stuff. In stuff like that. So things just keep on getting worse. They didn't start the fireworks yet. It's they started them about 9:45 last night, so they could start them yet. It's about 9:30 now, 9:30 p.m. So things keep getting worse. So my truck's gonna be sitting for a while. I'm waiting for my new credit card to come. I'm not gonna get it fixed until next month, until when I get paid. My relative's gonna give me the month off of rent. So just in case it's over $500, I'll try to pay for some of it, and I'll try to put some on the, most of it on the credit card, and stuff. So it's something all the time, you guys. When you don't have money, I don't bring home a whole lot of money a month. They put me on SSI and stuff, so I don't bring home a whole lot of money. I'm able to pay my bills and have a little extra, but I can't put out $500 a month, in truck repairs. So I had to apply for a credit card, and I got approved for $500. So that's the plan, So this credit card's gonna come, and then I'm gonna wait till next month until I get paid, and then hopefully if it's over $500, I'll be able to pay for it. It shouldn't be over $500. Just to replace a brake line and bleed out all the brakes. It shouldn't be $500. I don't know how much they charge an hour now. Everything's gone up. Inflation, everything's out of control, and everything. So you're paying out the butt, for everything. So we all have to deal with that. So that's the plan. Get it fixed next month. It'll be sitting in the alley until next month. It can sit there. It's off the street. I don't have to move it. The mechanic, I'm going to try to go to this new, well, he's not a new mechanic. He's been around for years. he just moved into a different spot. He's only a couple blocks over. So I'm going to try either a late at night or either early in the morning to try to move the truck there if I have a little break. Otherwise, I'm going to have get it towed. You know, diesel is like over $5 a gallon right now. So towing would probably cost me $100 just to have it moved a couple blocks, you know. So I'm going to see if there's any break there at all. And maybe I can move it there when there's no traffic and try to get it over to the parking lot. I don't know, you know. You get a little desperate when you don't have money for all this stuff. But this should be it. Hopefully this should be it. I mean, the truck, the truck's in good shape. It's a rusted brake line. It popped when I was trying to bleed it. There's a pinhole in it. Might be able to move it. There might be a little break there. If I can get it over to the shop, that'll be great. We'll see what happens if I can get it there when there's no traffic. I'll do it at 3 o'clock in the morning if that's what it takes. I mean, if I can't stop and go through a street light or something, if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and get pulled over or something, or I'll just explain, hey, I don't have any brakes. I'm trying to get to the shop. So there's been a heavy police presence today. It was today. I've been so busy today, running around all day long. Today I went to the gas station to aired up my tires on my bike, so I can at least go for a bike ride or something if they don't cause me to be out of breath. So I can hardly breathe now. I aired up my tires on my bike and stuff, just to go for tour around the neighborhood or something and whatever, and I got to take Max out and all this stuff, and I took Max out afterwards and stuff, and there was a cop over there. The cop came there, and I went past Quick Trip, and there was 4 cops there, talking to a couple. There's 4 cop cars there, talking to a couple. Was it street theater? I don't know. I really don't know. There's so many things happening in this neighborhood that, it could be street theater, it could be something really happening. That Quick Trip is known for their problems. They have a security guard there all the time and stuff. So we went to a different gas station and aired up my tires, and then I took Max out to the park afterwards. I used my relative's truck and stuff to run around a little bit, and then she wanted me to go with her to the vet. So I went with her to the vet, and they had some eye candy there at the vet. They had some really eye candy there to grab everyone's attention. There was a body shop, and those guys at the body shop were like, "Whoa, man, look at that girl!" Whoa, 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 whoa. Because this girl came out in like workout clothing, all tight spandex workout clothing and stuff. She was in shape and all this stuff, showing her butt off and everything else. So all the guys were like, "Oh my God, look at that girl!" Whoa, and all this stuff. She went to the vet and was in and out of there in a little bit, and that's what they do in my program. They show you cute girls. Sometimes they show you cute girls. In stuff, and they just, that's what they do sometimes. I don't know. They flaunt their stuff off, and that's what they do in these programs. But other than that, it's been a very busy day. After that, we went to look at a couple houses and stuff. My relative wants me to buy this house. This house isn't up to code. I could get it for super cheap. It's not up to code, and all the perps are around here. It would be a miserable situation. I would rather get an apartment. I'm on a waiting list for an apartment up in a nice neighborhood and stuff, where you could have 2 dogs and stuff. So it doesn't look like they're calling me anytime soon. I've been on the waiting list since February, and nobody's called me yet. So she wants me to buy her house. so she can buy a house, and stuff. And she wants to move out in the country. Well, I'd like to move with her out in the country. I don't care if I have to live in my truck in the yard. I don't want to be in this neighborhood. Everyone hates this neighborhood. The neighbors over here on the right side of us, they're never home. They're never home. They have a motorhome, and they're never home because they hate this neighborhood so much, with all the perps and everything else around here, just icky people around here, that they're never home. They've been gone for almost 2 weeks, or almost a week, since before July 4th. They left the Friday before, and they haven't been back since. People do not like this neighborhood. They don't like what's going on in this neighborhood. They're driving everyone crazy in this neighborhood with the fireworks and the harassment and everything else. Everyone's living through this. It's not just me going through this, you guys. Everyone in this neighborhood's going through this. They're all going through this, and they don't like what's going on. It used to be such a nice neighborhood, and we got the trash that moved in, and flop houses and everything else for flop house of perps and stuff, and that's what's going on. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. I'm sorry for the rant last night. I get emotional sometimes. They're ruining my life, you guys. They're ruining our lives, you guys. It's hard not to get emotional. I've been single for 12 years. I wanted to get married. I wanted to have a family. I wanted to get a good job, and they ruin it all for us, you guys. And they ruin it all for us, and that's what they do. And I get a little emotional sometimes. It really bothers me, and especially when they're lighting off fireworks and harassing me and everything else all the time. They just don't give you a break, The fireworks got canceled. Now they're somebody said they're having them on the 14th or the maybe it's the 10th, or maybe it's this Friday they're having them. I don't know. But they're gonna have the fireworks again, so we're gonna have to go through this all again with the fireworks all night long and all day long, and our pets being hurt and bothered and traumatized. It just doesn't stop, you guys. It's a non-stop situation, and you got real life problems you have to deal with. Paying bills, your truck repairs. You got things you got to buy. You got supplies to get. It's just a pain in the ass, and you have real life problems to take care of, and you're being tortured and harassed on top of it all the time. All the time. So that's my story for tonight. Anyway, so I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been tough for everyone, and we just got to hang in there. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. It seems to slow down there for a little bit. Now it seems to be picking back up for people. So I don't know what's going on. If they found money again or what, they seem to find some money to keep this stuff going. So I don't know what's going on, but anyway, that's the story of life of a TI, you guys. So I'm gonna cut this off, and I'll talk to you guys later.